At the 2000 Space World Expo, Nintendo unveiled the GameCube, as well as a technical demo showcasing the machine's capabilities. Alongside the concepts that would become Metroid Prime and Luigi's Mansion, Nintendo showed off a brief clip of Link and Ganon having a sword fight in a castle. The clip lasted less than half a minute, but its impact lasted for a year, as fans could only speculate what Miyamoto and his crew were working on. Their expectations were way off. At Space World the next year, fans saw a Link they weren't familiar with. What was seen was a young Link in a cel-shaded, cartoonish art style, and to put it simply, the response was... well... yeah, basically, fans were livid. After the tech demo of the previous year, people were expecting a realistic, detailed-looking Zelda game, instead of something that came out of a colouring book. This is made due to the PS2 being released earlier that year with exactly that, realistic, detailed-looking games. Miyamoto defended the game, saying how he wanted to make a Zelda game for everybody. Then, on December 13th, 2002, those fears were put to rest when the Windwaker was released. The game begins with a legend about a boy, a legend that seems awfully familiar. The legend tells the story of apparently what happened after Zelda sent Link back to the past in Ocarina of Time. Ganon escaped, and with no Link to save them, the people of Hyrule prayed to the gods for help. No one knows what happened to the mystical land. The land of Windwaker is actually not much land at all, but rather a bunch of islands on an open sea. We open on Outset Island, where we're introduced to the hero of the game, Birthday Boy Link, being awoken by his little sister Ariel. It's clear the Link in this game is the youngest Link we've had in the game series. But more importantly, he's so cute! Oh my god! Oh my god, look at him! You just squeezed the life out of him, he's so cute! What? Fuck off! After receiving the ceremonial green clothing from his grandmother and his telescope from his sister, he sees a giant bird with an unconscious girl in his claws being dropped in the forest of his home island. We discover that this girl is Tetra, and is the captain of a pirate crew. However, tragedy strikes as Link's sister is captured by the giant bird. Determined to save her, Link sets sails with the pirates to the compound where his sister is being held. This would also see Link having to use stealth. Stealth, huh? No. No way, I'm not making that joke. No, it's beneath me. No. No. No way! No! No. Fine! There. Happy? Sadly, the rescue mission fails and Link is left for dead in the ocean. Fortunately, he's rescued by a talking red boat. Okay, I'll roll that. Sadly, the boat doesn't have a motor, so a sail is required, and because of that, Link has to rely on the wind. Fortunately, with the titular Windwaker, he is able to change the direction of the wind. Anyone who played Wind Waker realized one thing in particular, the complete lack of load times, which made the world seem that much bigger. Sailing around one island to another never felt so seamless. Graphic-wise, the game looks incredible. Everything from Link's expressions to explosions is detailed amazingly. Not to mention, there's actual colour in this game. Control scheme is identical to the previous 3D games, except this time the C controls are used for the camera controls, whereas the X, Y, and Z are used for items, and the lock-on is used by the L button. I should also mention this game also had the ability to link up with your Game Boy Advance. Utilizing a special cable that connected to a controller port, you were able to use the GBA to access secret areas. This would be the last time that the GBA GameCube connectivity would be in a Zelda game. The game has a ton of things to do, from collecting sea scrolls, to recovering sunken treasure, to killing giant monsters, to mention an amazing cast of characters from Medley to... Oh fuck, not you again! Oh god, go away! Oh fuck. There's even parts of the game where you're required to escort characters through a dungeon by carrying and throwing them, and if you miss, it can lead to them seeing stars. I'll have to admit though, Windwaker wasn't the hardest Zelda game I ever played. Boss battles were pretty easy, but even so, I did play the game for about 40 plus hours because of the amount of stuff to collect. With that said though, Windwaker is one of the GameCube's best games, and wouldn't be the last time we see Toon Link. Well folks, that's it for part 9 of the history of Zelda. Wow, 9? Fuck. Join us next time as Link goes multiplayer.